Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening so far. So, we got ZENLESS Zone 0 up yet again. The Cheesetopia event I finished yesterday, so we don't have anything else left to do on that, finally. But there is another event that started like 4 days ago that I haven't gotten around to doing yet, so better go ahead and start that. Which is this right here. Whoa, what the hell? Really? I do a scratch thing and then all of a sudden I'm just thrown into a cutscene here? Okay. Oh, it's you. What a coincidence. Have you heard the word on the street? When are you gonna pay me back? The first thing you say after running into me is about money? Isn't there something more important? Like the major event that just happened on the street? And it'll affect your video store, let me tell you. You chance upon Nicole and spend some time chatting with her. Unsurprisingly, of the cunning hares who take on any job, she doesn't let any info get by her. So, my information's pretty accurate, huh? What I'm telling you is important information, by the way, so keep it quiet. Of course, if you want to share it with others, that's fine too. The information fee will be charged according to market rate. Okay. I don't remember what her thing was on before, but... Anby's turn. Alright, friendship fair. Let's see what this shit's about. Oh hey, what do you know? Found it. Is this it? This isn't my package. The order number's wrong. This one is TVK 29491B. Perhaps I was careless before when I picked it up. I'm very sorry. It was a mistake on our part. No problem. I'll come back for it in a couple of days then. You're so calm, Qingyi. It's only a minor letdown. I'll have it in a few days anyway. But anyone could mess it up if the parcel codes are similar, right? It's not the most outrageous thing I've ever seen, just a small mix-up. I'm curious, was there something that made you really angry before? Back then, I didn't have a proper emotion module installed. If you're curious, I don't mind telling you. Can you read this code I've got here? Upon closer inspection, there's a line of code etched onto the joint of Qingyi's left arm. 01NG6 or V1, VI, I don't know if it's Roman numerals. 01NG6 was an abbreviation for the 6th generation of the O1 model. But the researcher who was registering serial numbers had been working too much overtime and instead wrote it down as QINGYI. Wait, really? In light of the fact, Qingyi is a lovely name. Indeed, I really like my name. Every cloud has a silver lining. These unexpected mistakes are exactly why humans have evolved into such fascinating beings. Nice. So where are we at with Qingyi now? Okay. Damn. Okay. Listen in on the Bang Boo's great plans. Hi there. You can find everything you need at 141 Convenience Store. I heard you need some help. Wow, it's just like every time before, thanks to the friendly assistance from Random Play's manager. During the first opening day after surviving the disaster, during the limited time event at the convenience store, when 141 is about to expand. What expansion? We would like to invite everyone to sell their products in the convenience store. Master calls it a one-stop shop. It'll help us grow into the best 141 in New Eridu. Please help us contact potential partners among the store owner. What do you want me to do? Some owners have expressed their interest earlier. All we need is a reply from them that confirms the collaboration. Leave it all to Sjal. We prepared a gift for you, kind manager. Bring the replies from the store owners to Sjal and it's yours. Okay. Oh, what do you know? It's the same girl that helps me out at the video store. You've heard about the Bang Boo's grand plan, huh? Yes. Here's a list of store owners that the Bang Boo contacted. According to the Bang Boo, after their sincere negotiations, dedicated persuasion, and vigorous enes, as of now, there is one owner. They have agreed to the collaboration and asked us to retrieve their reply. Did you just say one? I'm sure more will give their agreement soon. Anyway, let's see. How about starting with Dew Gardening Shop at Lumina Square? Of course. I'll leave it to you. I'll be waiting here along with the gift the Bang Boo prepared for you. Alright, let's get some, let's see what this is. No, as president of the 7 Puzzlers Club, if I admit defeat, everyone will be disappointed. Are you okay? Don't tell me you're also into solving puzzles. Solving puzzles? Yeah, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sam, the president of an anonymous online group known as the 7 Puzzlers Club. Nice to meet you, Sam. Our 7 members have never met in person, but we still hold events our own way. Everyone contributes a puzzle, and whoever solves it gets to pose the next one, and so on. Our current theme is Scenes at Lumina Square. What clues have you got so far? It's silver, beautiful, and smooth. Something indescribable created from fate that spins silently. And who says Lumina Square isn't the center of the universe? This one is tough even for a seasoned puzzler like myself. I'll need some time to think it over. Here's a chance for you to join in. Snap pictures of whatever you think might be the answer, and we'll compete against each other. It'll be fun. Okay. Oh, hello. The sunflowers and irises are very fresh today. I think they seem perfect for you. Maybe the sunflowers would be better. Would you like me to wrap you a small bouquet? Oh, that's so nice of you. You're welcome. But I assume you're not here just for flowers? I'm here on behalf of 141. Oh, are you here to get my reply for those 3 little bamboo? Please let them know that I appreciate the offer. However, I would inevitably neglect them once they're put on sale at a convenience store, and then people won't be able to get the best bouquets from me. If possible, I will provide some small potted plants to sell instead, and they'll only need to sprinkle some water on the plants every day. I've written down care instructions for the potted plants in this letter. Could you help me hand it over to them? No problem. I don't know who this is. Hello, would you like something to drink? The newest addition to our menu is Caramel Boba Oolong Tea Milk. You can customize its sugar level and add a crispy burnt sugar topping. But I'll need a moment to read through the manual for this torch. I'm sort of curious to try. Really? Finally, someone gets my recommendation. But I'm here on behalf of 141. Oh, I see. Give me a moment. Here's the letter my boss left behind. It's for the bamboo at 141. He intends to sell some pre-made tea bags and condensed milk in 141. The specifics are in the letter. Awesome. Beaver. Right. Wait a sec. Bro, I've already... Why does it keep... That's what I'm working on right now. Whatever, man. Alright. Hello, do you have an appointment? If you haven't made an appointment, the estimated wait time for a haircut from a stylist is 4 hours. Oh, your hairstyle is quite dashing, but it still requires some care and hydration. You might want to try our Soda Extensive Care Hair Treatment. The estimated wait time is 7 hours. I'm not... I see. You must be here to see our manager. Let me take a look at our appointments. The earliest availability is in roughly 42 days. Would you like to confirm your appointment? Actually, I'm here on behalf of 141. Ah, I see. 1 minute. Here's the manager's reply. Our manager has prepared some trial packs of hair care essentials and Beaverson treatment combs for consignment in 141. The detailed list is included in the letter. Please pass it on to them. No problem. You're leaving already? I hope to welcome you to Beaverson again. By the way, I love your hair color. Welcome to Waterfall Soup. The Bang Boo and 141. Shh, keep it down. Chop Jr. looks around cautiously. I remember you. You're a regular at my dad's store, and a good friend of his. The Bang Boo from 141 spoke to me about the collaboration, and I think it could work. Of course, it's best if they eat in-store, but for the sake of allowing everyone to enjoy Waterfall Soup, I prepared some soup-based packs to be sold at 141 chain stores. But don't let my dad catch sight of my reply until everything is set in stone. I'll keep it a secret from General Chop. Everything's written down in detail within the letter, so just take it straight back to 141. Don't forget to keep it a secret from my dad. It's a promise. Well, there sure are a lot of these, aren't there? Welcome to Old Dewey's Physiotherapy Studio. I'm here to pass on a message for 141. Oh, the Bang Boo at 141. We did discuss selling portable massagers at their convenience store. However, they said they couldn't provide feedback after trying it out, so they decided to send a friend to test it and give their feedback to the owner of 141. Then, you must be the friend they mentioned? Am I? Please come in. Old Dewey's massager feels so good, but the 78-question feedback survey he prepared is so daunting. Finally, it's done. Thank you for the feedback. I've included your survey in the letter. Could you please deliver them to 141 for me? And in return for your help, I'll give you a discount on your next visit. No problem. Okay, so that it, I guess? A few store owners still haven't decided to cooperate with us. I'll be counting on you to retrieve their replies once we hear from them.
We've got new stock in today! Come take a look!
I got a boop on. Unlocked on event day 6. Okay, oh. Send 5 reply. Okay. Okay, that's only the second one of those I've gotten. Okay, so there's actually not that much to this event then. Okay, well, in that case, let me see here. Okay, I did this like several days ago. I don't know if there's like anything else. I guess I could double check just to make sure.
Morning. Want to start this beautiful day with a win?
Yeah, I mean, I've already bought everything there is to buy, so I don't... Okay.
Leaving already? Wish I could get out of here early.
Ugh, okay. Well, in that case, I think we'll go ahead and get some of these event story or agent stories, I meant. Okay, so we've done the... Okay. This is the Kaleido one. I think Kaleido's the last one I did, right? So we got... Oh dear, level 48? Really? About this one? It doesn't say. Oh, but you have to... Oh wait, where? I've reached level 37, so... Alright, we did Xingyi's already. Alright, and then there's Bernice's. Okay. Alright, well... I guess we could do Rena's. Jobert or Jobert? I don't know. Stops in front of the shelves for a moment before leaving. On this leisurely morning, I spend some time with Belle in my room, playing a stage we had been stuck on for a long time. Come on, just a little more. Hey, there's a trophy up there. Leave it to me. Perfect clear, and we got the trophy. I knew we could do it. The boss is next, so let's take a break first. By the way, I need to go out for a bit after this level. You go, I'll watch the store. Right, but Rena messaged me and said that she might bring a special customer to the store. If I'm not back by then... Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Thanks. Then I'll leave it to you. Just call me if there's an emergency. Shortly after, Belle leaves the video store, so you play a few more games on the sofa. That's when you hear a loud noise coming from downstairs. It could be Rena and her special guest. You should go downstairs and take a look.
Good afternoon, dear guy. Oh, no! I suppose I should call you, oh great manager here.
So, is there anything I can do for you?
It's not here, Rena. I'll go check the shelves back there.
Fuck.
Oh, well, all right. Oh, the shelves have hard edges. Be careful not to bump into them and hurt yourself.
Who's the old lady? Is she looking for something?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot to introduce you. That's my client, Granny Leisha. I'm helping her look for a special sort of sweet cake.
Sweet cake? So, some kind of dessert?
I don't believe so. It's not just a sweet cake. According to Granny, it's a sweet cake with a silly smile.
Rena, the silly sweet cake isn't on the shelves either. I'll check under the counter.
Okay, Granny, but please don't disturb the other customers. She can't quite tell me what this silly sweet cake is, but she really wanted to come to 6th Street to search for it, so I thought I'd try my luck at your store.
I just can't find it, Rena. I can't find the silly sweet cake anywhere.
Oh, please calm down, Granny. I'm here to help.
Okay.
Do you have any movies about silly, smiling sweet cakes, manager?
We've got a lot of silly comedies, but none about sweet cakes. I can't imagine what that'd look like.
It's a sweet cake that's this big, all round and chubby. And it's so funny when it giggles. Where did it go?
We spent the morning looking in the dessert stores, and none of them had a sweet cake that was this big. Silly sweet cake might refer to something round that looks like it's smiling? Well, we're out of dessert stores, so I'll take her to the toy shops this afternoon.
You just reminded me. Round and with a silly smile. That sounds like Mr. Panda at the coffee shop.
Ooh, a glimmer of hope. I rarely come to 6th Street, so I'm not very familiar with the area. Thank you for your suggestion, manager. Come on, Granny Leisha, let's head over.
Rena, I can't walk anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
We have been walking around for hours. Granny, why don't you rest here a while?
Mr. Panda isn't far away. I'll go take a picture. I'll show it to Granny, and she can decide if it's the sweet cake she's looking for. You guys wait right here.
Thanks for your help. I'll stay here and look after Granny while you're gone.
I don't remember what this Mr. Panda is. Oh. This? Okay. The picture of Mr. Panda's silly smile is taken. I should bring it back to Rena and the old woman.
The bottom layer is vegetable and ham sandwiches, the middle layer is fresh out of the oven butter scones, and the top layer is low-sugar fruitcake.
Wow.
For tea, I have prepared rose tea and red tea. Do you take it with milk and sugar, Granny Leisha?
Wow.
I can't believe they set up a 3-tier dessert platter. The store has a really posh vibe now.
Ah, manager, you're back just in time. Ahem. Please come and enjoy Rena's specialty afternoon tea. Due to the situation at hand, I was unable to make anything myself, so these were all carefully selected from nearby shops while helping Granny look for the sweet cake.
That's a relief. Oh, I mean, vegetable and ham sandwiches are balanced and nutritious, so I can have several.
Sweet cakes. Picture?
Oh, right. I took a photo of the silly sweet cake. Is this it, Granny?
What do you think, Granny Leisha? Does it look familiar?
Nope, this isn't it. I'm looking for the drooling sweet cake.
Huh? I thought you were looking for the silly sweet cake.
No, it's the drooling one. Oh, no. I'm looking for the loudmouth sweet cake. The whole corridor can hear it when it cries.
I understand. Well, don't worry. I'll help you find whatever kind of sweet cake you're looking for. Manager, can I have a word? I owe you an explanation.
Yeah, I think this woman has dementia. You and Rena enter the workshop.
First of all, please allow me to express my thanks and apologize for any inconvenience. You see, this lady isn't just any client. She's my evaluator. I participate in the new Eridu Housekeeping Association's assessment each year on behalf of Victoria Housekeeping. This time, my assessment for the best service of the year is to serve Leisha Christie. Yes, Granny Leisha. I had a general idea of what the service would entail as I've participated in previous years, but this time's a little different. Granny Leisha didn't ask for any housekeeping services. She just keeps asking me to help her find sweet cakes. This test is trickier than I had expected. She might deliberately be giving me a difficult challenge. But I'll take care of things myself. I wouldn't want to affect your business.
It's okay. There's not much going on with the store. I can keep helping Granny. You can think of me as a free guide to 6th Street.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. You're an amazing guide, both in and outside the hollows. Then let's cover all corners of 6th Street and capture photos of any suspicious sweet cakes that fit the criteria.
Okay, I do not get this, but alright, whatever. Manager, why did you suddenly take a photo of me? Is there a clue on me? I just want to test whether my phone has a good camera. I see. It looks like there's nothing wrong with your phone's camera. Have you decided where you want to go next, manager? Let's not waste your camera's battery this time. Does this puppy at the newsstand meet the requirements? Drooling, loud voice. I see. It does meet the requirements of drooling and loud, but it doesn't look like a sweet cake at all. Sorry, I couldn't stop myself from taking photos. I see. As soon as you picked up your camera, it got excited and started posing. I guess it would be difficult for anyone to resist the urge to take photos of it. Let's keep this photo then. Even if it's not what Granny Laisha wants, we can't let this puppy's enthusiasm go to waste, right? I get what you're saying, but don't you think it's a little rude? The manager of this noodle shop seems quite serious, so I think he would get angry if you said he looks like a sweet cake. Hey, what are you saying about sweet cake? I can hear you. We're looking for a loud sweet cake. I saw someone point a camera at me. Wise, you were taking a photo of me, right? Why would you take a photo of me when you're looking for something like that? Don't tell me you think You guys really... I'm sorry, we don't mean any harm. Please allow me to... You found the right person. Huh? How'd you know I was cooking up a new menu? I guess there's no point in hiding it now that I've been busted. That's right. I am perfecting Waterfall Soup's first fried sweet cake snack, but I can't quite figure out how to make it special enough. Those loud sweet cakes that you mentioned just then are a great idea. If you want sweet cakes to make a sound, you have to fry them up. Fresh out of the pan and sizzling in the hot oil. I'll call them screaming lava sweet cakes. No. I need more than just hot oil. How about some spices? Let's see. Gotta dump a ton of chili in there to make the diners scream just like the sweet cakes. And then... I'd love to keep listening, but it seems like it'd take quite a long time. It's better to leave. You've taken photos of all the sweet cakes that you can, double checking that there's nothing missing. Those little roly-poly blobs, what if it's not limited to a round shape? Oh yeah, the one at the music store might count too. Go over now. Okay. Wait. I'm confused. Rena comes over as soon as you put down the camera.
Is there really anything here that fits the criteria of a sweet cake? It's round, and it makes a lot of sound. Oh, it's a record! This music store has impeccable taste. The collection is... this record. Just looking at the cover reminds me of something interesting.
Are the songs on this album good? Or does hearing it bring back fond memories?
Both. There was an incident during the recording of this album. One of the performers quit temporarily. My job was to save the day and perform in her stead. That was a challenging job. Can you guess which instrument I was in charge of?
Given your personality, I'd say... the violin?
The electric guitar!
There's no way I'd guess that.
Right. We've taken pictures of everything we can think of. Let's go back to Granny Laisha. Her sweet cake keeps changing form, but I don't mind it much. The Housekeeping Association's assessments were always the same in the past. Either a normal service job or going into a hollow to deal with ethereals. Finding something made up is unexpected, but at least it's creative. Let's hope these photos contain the sweet cake Granny wants.
Oh, you're back! Rena and, Rena's little sidekick. Yes.
I'm not a sidekick, Granny Leisha. I'm the manager here. Just call me Wise.
Sorry, Manager Wise. Please allow me to apologize on her behalf. Okay, Granny. We have the pictures. Are any of these the loud sweet cake?
No, none of these are the sweet cake. The one I'm looking for... Oh, I remember now! Waves. The sweet cake was floating on white waves up and down. Yes, that's it. It was a white wave sweet cake, just like the one always floating around you, Rena.
I'm glad to hear you like my bamboo, but they're not sweet cakes. They're my trusted companions, with their own names. For example, this little blonde bamboo with bangs is called Drusilla. Oh, if I hadn't turned on silent mode earlier, it would certainly be making a fuss about how the sweet cake has changed yet again by now.
Indeed. Why has it changed again? A white wave sweet cake that looks like Drusilla.
Master, if I could interrupt.
Bro, what is this agent story? Like, this doesn't make any freaking
By
sense.
combining the keywords Leisha Christie and waves, I have found a news article about an incident involving a Miss Metropolitan beauty pageant dropout.
That voice just now.
It's the smart voice assistant on my phone. Don't worry about it.
Oh! Well, that's a very thoughtful AI assistant. Of course, I understand it's your little secret. Further inquiry would go against Victoria Housekeeping's rules of etiquette. In any case, it's a timely tip. Let me check the news. I should be able to find it on my phone. Miss Metropolitan Dropout. Ah, here we go. And it's actually a news article from 41 years ago. On the night of the highly anticipated finals, top contender Leisha Christie, favored to win, suddenly drops out, conceding her crest of waves. I see. So the crest of waves is a round crystal trophy awarded to the winner. There's also a photo of the dropout attached. If I compare it, it's true. I never would have expected the housekeeping evaluator would be the star of such a contest. What a mysterious lady. The sweet cake floating up and then down. It must refer to Granny losing the trophy. If that's the case, it's easy. We simply need to bring her the Crest of Waves trophy.
I think you're redefining the term easy there, Rena. Where are we gonna get a 41-year-old trophy?
The competition is held every year, even now. I just happened to have participated last year.
Wait, Rena, you participated in Miss Metropolitan?
Yes, the competition was divided into many sections, such as singing, acting, painting, cooking. Can you guess which I took part in?
Cooking?
Based on my last guess with the instruments, I'd have to assume something unlike you. Could it be cooking?
Why is cooking unlike me? I'm a little curious, but never mind. I'll tell you. The answer is all of them. Actually, that year's competition was in urgent need of a makeup artist, so I stepped in to help. It was quite busy, but still an enjoyable experience.
Who could have guessed that? I feel like I've been tricked.
Oh, I was just teasing you. Please, don't mind me. But because of that, I know the competition organizers, so asking them for a commemorative trophy shouldn't be a problem.
Rena, can you find my wave sweet cake?
Don't worry, Granny. I'll find it for you, whatever kind of sweet cake it is. It's getting late. I'll take her home first. You should get some rest too. Thank you again for your help.
Is that person who just left our store the granny that Rena mentioned? Yes, it's all done now. Judging by your reaction, you must have had a tiring day then. No wonder Rena said it was a special guest. Running around everywhere can tire you out. What a pity I wasn't there and couldn't help out. Have a good rest, Wise. If I'm around the next time when Granny comes by, you tag out and let me entertain her for a while. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and move on to part 2. Just when I'm grabbing breakfast at Lumina Square, I bump into Rena. Good morning, Manager. It's rare to see you in the morning. Are you here for breakfast? No, I just happened to be passing through, so I figured I'd bring something back for everyone. Oh, about Granny. The application for the Crest of Waves trophy has been submitted. You found it already? I've just submitted the application. If everything goes smoothly, it should be ready in a couple of days. Then we just need to pick a good time to give it to Granny. When you give the trophy out, can I come along too? That would be great. She'll be thrilled if we can go to the ceremony. It's a deal then. Anyway, I need to get back to Victoria Housekeeping Co. Have a nice day. Yeah, see you. After saying goodbye to Rena, you return to the video store. Hey, what's up, Kronu? How's the event? There's actually not a whole lot to the event. I'm actually doing an agent story right now because I already finished up everything there is to do with the event. Right now, there's still a couple things left that are gonna unlock over the next couple days, but
It's not behind the shelves.
Granny Leisha? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the sweet cakes. The silly sweet cake isn't behind the shelf. Ah, I remember you. You can help me find the sweet cakes, right, Priscilla?
I'm not Drusilla. My name is Wise. Say it with me, Granny. Wise. Never mind. I'll call Rena.
yeah, she definitely got dementia. A while later, Rena arrives at the video store.
Are you looking for the silly sweet cake again, Granny? Is this still part of the assessment? Oh, but it's okay. I still have the pictures from yesterday. Here, Granny. Are any of these photos the sweet cakes you're looking for? Granny? Granny, are you listening? Granny Leisha? She's completely focused on the TV. Manager, what's that on the TV in the corner? Is that an ad for a movie?
Yeah, it's Invasion Next Gen.
Okay. So what's going on with you, Kranu? Anything happened the last couple days? It's about a sorry.
It's about a hollow appearing in the city, and the ethereals inside.
It's a hollow. There's a hollow. The sweet cakes are in danger.
What's wrong, Granny? That's just a movie. It's not real. My Drusilla!
Granny Leisha grabs Drusilla and rushes out the store.
If this is still part of the assessment, it seems a little bit excessive. Or perhaps Granny really was affected by the ad. We should go check on her, Manager. Drusilla has a GPS chip, so don't worry. We won't lose her.
Oh. Oh, Guilty Gear? I don't even remember what that game's about. Where should I run? Where can I be safe? Please don't worry, Granny Leisha. We're here to help. Help! Yes! Quickly, come and help me, Rena, and your little sidekick. I'm wise. There might be other sweet cakes trapped. I can't save them all by myself. Please, can you help me find them? Don't worry. We're going to help you. But you have to tell us what these sweet cakes are. Let me take this kid back to a safe spot. You wait for me. I'll be back soon to help you search. Before Rena can reply, the granny bounds off toward the 141 convenience store, clutching onto the bamboo. Where on earth is she trying to go? The only way to find out is to follow her. Oh, wait. Can't go that way. Whew. That hollow hasn't caught up yet. Keep going. Try harder. Hang on, Granny. You can easily get hurt like that. If you want to go somewhere, we can walk slowly and have a nice chat along the way. We can't walk. We have to run, Rena. Little sidekick. Otherwise, it'll get us. It's wise. I have to correct you. Before Rena can finish, the granny sprints off toward the metro station. In the blink of an eye, Granny Leisha runs into the metro station. Is she actually going to catch the metro? It doesn't matter. Just catch up and try to at least board the same train as her. Otherwise, you'll lose her. Well, this is certainly an unusual agent story. She went to Lumina Square? Granny Leisha is exceptionally quiet on the ride and thankfully doesn't cause any ruckus before getting off at Lumina Square Station. Well, isn't that just convenient? I see her. She's just over there. Whew. Should be far enough away from the hollow now. No, no, no. Little sweet cakes are far more fragile than us grown-ups. They can't handle this. Better go further out, just a little. Any agent story I really liked? I don't know. I guess not, because nothing's really coming to mind. All of you, get running quickly. The hollow's coming. Granny seems a little tired, yet never abandons her plans to escape. Clutching onto the bamboo, she runs off toward the Riverside Trail. Why do I get the feeling that she takes me for a bad guy here? No more aimless running around like this. Next time you catch her, you have to get to the bottom of this. Are you okay, Granny Leisha? She really does look tired this time. Within a second of opening your mouth, Granny Leisha immediately activates as if a switch flips on and sprints off again. Where on earth is she trying to go? The only way to find out is to follow her. Abandoned. Wait.
I can't run anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
Have you calmed down now, Granny Leisha?
You guys.
No need to act so surprised. We've been right behind you since 6th Street and all through Lumina Square.
You. Who are you? I don't have any money or anything of value. Why are you chasing me? I don't know you.
Huh? Granny Leisha, are you being serious? I'm Rena, and this is the video store manager, Wise.
You know, sadly enough, I could actually see something like this happening with someone with dementia.
No. No idea who you are.
Then, do you still remember the sweet cakes you're looking for? The silly sweet cake, loud sweet cake, and wave sweet cake?
Sweet cakes. Oh, yes, I remember. I'm looking for my sweet cakes, but I've lost them all. I arranged to look for sweet cakes with someone yesterday. Who was it again?
What's going on? Is the Housekeeping Association's assessment process really this complicated?
With her reaction to that ad, I'm afraid this is more than just the housekeeping assessment. Have you heard the medical term, cognitive corruption syndrome? Anyone who stays too long in a hollow may develop the disease in their later years, regardless of their ether aptitude.
Jeez, Chrono. Please tell me you're not like that.
Symptoms include rapid memory decline, cognitive disorder, and repetitive speech. In severe cases, one's memory can regress to that of decades ago, forgetting everything that occurred afterward.
Really? We gotta liken this to corruption from the hollows? Like, there's actually a real disease that perfectly explains what's going on here. Just FYI.
You mean she really forgot us?
I'm just speculating. But having provided care for elderly individuals with this condition in the past, It's all far too familiar. The constantly changing sweet cakes, not recognizing us. If it's not an intentional act, then it seems like the most likely possibility.
Wait. So you're saying everyone who gets this talks about sweet cakes?
Either way, I'll take Granny home first. There are plenty of ways I can confirm my hypothesis. Thank you, Manager. You must be tired too. You should go back and rest.
That is an very oddly specific... Okay.
Okay, let me know what happens, Rena. Goodbye, Granny Leisha.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to your store these past few days. Please, pass on my apologies to Belle, too.
I don't think dementia is, like, genetic. Yeah, I really don't think that's the case. After all that running, you surely got in your daily steps for the day. Go back to the video store and get some rest. Are you sure this isn't just a ploy to get me to confer everything I've done for the day to my little sister? Conniving... I knew it! I knew it! You tricked me! You just made me go back just so that Belle could exert her control over my life like she always does. Curse you, Belle!
Huh? Rena apologized to me? Well, you're always the one taking care of things whenever she visits. I haven't even met Granny yet.
Ah, you're both here.
How is Granny?
She lives near Lumina Square, so it didn't take long. But I'm a little worried about her. I checked with the neighbors. She's lived alone for a long time, and she does suffer from cognitive corruption syndrome.
If that's the case, Granny isn't intentionally causing trouble. It's because of her illness. I'm surprised the Housekeeping Association chose her for the assessment. By the way, why didn't Drusilla resist when it got taken by Granny? It's a combat bamboo. It could have easily gotten away from her.
Dude, I really don't understand this assessment thing. Like, what even is this? And why pick somebody with a cognitive disorder like her? I do not get this at all.
Is it because it had been switched to silent mode?
Even in silent mode, Drusilla can move on its own. I asked the same thing on the way here, and it gave me an unexpected answer. When Granny carried it away, she kept saying, "I can do it. I can protect you." That made it mistake Granny for me.
Huh? Is that possible? There's a pretty big difference. Could that phrase be some kind of passcode?
The Drusilla in front of you is actually designed based on a doll I picked up when I was little. I didn't have many friends at the manor back then. All I had to talk to was the doll I named Drusilla. Father didn't like the doll. He said it was something the servants had used and told me to throw it away. But how could I throw away my only friend? So, I hid it in various places, trying hard to prevent my father from finding it. Under the bed, in the wardrobe, under the covers, constantly telling it, "I can do it. I can protect you." When I became an agent and decided to use Bangbu in combat, I handed this doll over to the manufacturer. Surprisingly, during their inspection, they found a tiny recording device inside the doll. As expected, it was already filled with the phrase, "I can protect you." So, impulsively, I transferred the recording data, along with the name Drusilla, to the Bangbu.
A manor? Servants? So you were actually a wealthy heiress living in a mansion when you were younger, Rena? Oh, now's not the time for gossip, though. Let's get back to Drusilla.
I mean, is that really such a surprise?
Granny was muttering the same thing when she rushed out of the video store with Drusilla. To call it a passcode is actually fitting.
You're saying she mistook Drusilla for one of the sweet cakes and took it out of the store to avoid some kind of danger?
Judging from the ad that affected Granny, her sweet cakes were once, or are now, in danger because of a hollow.
But just what are these sweet cakes? We'll struggle to get to the bottom of things if we're unable to figure that out. However, the competition dropout and Crest of Waves trophy were both real at least, and the Wave sweet cake is still an important clue. I'll bring it back with me and talk to Granny. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. Sorry to keep the two of you.
It's fine, really. It's not that late.
Thank you. How about I bring some special tea treats I made myself as a token of my appreciation?
There's really no need.
Then I best be off. Please do let me know if Granny turns up at the store again.
Cognitive corruption syndrome. That does explain quite a few things, but also opens up even more mysteries. What exactly are these sweet cakes? Leave it all to Rena. Didn't she say she was taking the Crest of Waves trophy over to ask Granny Leisha? It was you who said before, Wise, that I'd entertain Granny next time she came. Yet here you are running errands all day once again. You even ran all around Lumina Square. I must be destined to cross paths with Rena. Anyway, get some rest. I feel like I've put you through a week's worth of workouts in one day. Your legs are going to be sore tomorrow. Oh hey, would you look at that? We got enough master tapes and enough boopons to do a 10 search on each of these channels. Cool, alright, well, let's do it. See what we get here. Okay, we got two A ranks. Let's see what they are. Original Transmorpher. That's new.
One day, I'll be the best public security officer there is.
Another Seth. Alright. Let's see here.
Huh? Is something the matter?
What needs Sokaku?
If you need help, call me anytime.
Oh, he's already C2, so now we're gonna unlock C3. Basic attack, dodge assist, special attack, and chain attack level increased by 2. Nice. Oh, and we unlocked his name card. Okay.
A mission? Take me along.
Are there no more characters you find worth saving up for? I mean, I'm saving for future characters, basically. I mean, of the ones we know about, I don't know. I tend to wait until they come out before I decide if they're worth spending Polychrome on. But I don't know, like, I don't think they've had a single, like, S-rank character they've released that's been, like, anything short of just, like, really badass. So, I mean, I would think that trend is going to continue. Anyway, okay, yeah, let's. I said we were gonna do the Bang Boo one too, so let's do Bang Boo. Three A ranks. Wow. All right. Bro, I keep getting this fucking dude right here. What is the deal? Penguin Boo, okay. I don't know, have we already got all the A rank Bang Boos at this point? Yeah, see, I've already got like all three of them. Alrighty. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they want me to edit name card, but... Well, I have it set to Anton right now, so... Whatever.
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special Bang Boo combo?
Alright, so we got... Oh, wait. Electro Boo? That must be from an earlier search I did. Yeah. Plug-a-boo. Alright, yeah, there's our Avocaboo.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on
There's
EOS
a
one by
See?
one.
Bullseye is now maxed out, bro. So no more bullseyes, please. Wait. We got Bullseye, Avocaboo.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS
Wait,
one by
was
one.
the other one Electroboo? No, it was Penguin Boo. Where? Wait. Oh, okay. I had already maxed out Penguin Boo. That's why.
Plenty of new ideas.
Well,
Try 'em out on EOS
dum-diddy-dum.
one
Okay,
by
let's
one.
see. Now, see? Look, there's still 2 A-rank Bang Boo I haven't gotten yet. Why can't it give me one of these 2? Come on, give me Lucky Boo or Paper Boo.
You got any questions? Come find me anytime. I'll be here.
Whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to Chaos Child now. And we'll keep on going with the agent stories tomorrow. Oh. Steam was being weird. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. So we've gotten a little ways into the Uki route now. Let's see what happened last time. I don't know, this whole route seems to be rather sus so far. And the reason I say that is because Takaru has been convinced that Yui's death was a dream that he woke up from, and what's going on now is like reality, but I'm starting to think that what he's in right now is the dream, and when Yui was killed was actually reality, because there's just, I don't know, there's things going on that are just like almost too good to be true. It just seems like everything is like just working out very well for Takaru. He was offered the position at that news station or whatever it is that Watabe, I think that was his name. I think he was the third victim of the Return of the New Generation Madness. The guy that was gonna interview Takaru, but then he like died right before. Yeah, so Takaru was offered that vacant position that was vacant because he died, obviously. Yeah, Nico Nia News, I think that was it. And yeah, I don't know, there was something else too that kind of made it really sus. Although I can't think of what it is right now, but anyway. Okay. Yeah, I think we left off like right after Takaru learned about being offered that position. So we stayed there and talked about Nico Nia News until the sun set and the chime rang to tell us it was time to go home. After the big news, we hadn't gotten anywhere with our next project, but that was fine. We each grabbed our bags and headed for the shoeboxes.
なあ、宮代のニヤ生が評判良けりゃ、新入部員入ってくれるよな。
Oh yeah, I remember now. So the other thing that was making it really sus is just the fact that so many people seem to suddenly not think that the return of the new generation madness was even that big of a deal. So I'm kind of wondering if in this, I don't know, whatever you call this dream or this alternate version of reality, if the return of the new generation madness actually went differently than the way Takaru remembers. So.
そしたら予算も増えるし、言うことなしっすね。だったら嬉しいな。タクたちが卒業しちゃうと、部活も一気に寂しくなっちゃうし。
We still didn't know what was going to happen, but they were already getting excited. I ignored them and went to take my shoes out of their box. Oh. I don't know, dude. Maybe in this route that is the case, but What was this? On top of my shoes, I could feel something thin, like paper. I took it out, wondering what it might be.
これって。
It was definitely one of those things you put letters in. An envelope. Yeah, that's right. Bro forgot what an envelope was called. And what's more, it was a very cute envelope which smelled kind of good. In large letters in the center, it said, "To Miyashiro." I turned it around and there was a heart-shaped sticker sealing it shut. My mind had frozen up for a second, but now it started to race. Could this be... No, wait. Don't be hasty, Takaru Miyashiro. You don't know it for a fact yet. I flipped it around and looked at the other side again. There was a name on the envelope. Yume Aozaki. I don't know who that is.
Aozaki.
Who's that? I tried to remember, but nothing came to me.
Yume. だよな。これ。
お？タク？何してるの？
別に何もしてないよ。
あら？今背中に何か隠さなかった？
隠してない。隠してなんかない。
あ、今の嘘です。ってことは、花ちゃん
Kazuki had snuck behind me at some point. She quickly grabbed the letter out of my hands.
おい、これって。
もしかして、ラブレター？
These fucking people have absolutely no sense of privacy. Ridiculous. Everyone started to shout as they peered at the letter in Kazuki's hands.
嘘！タクに？マジっすか？差出人は？青崎 夢でいいんだよねこれ。待って、青崎ってもしかしてあの2年の青崎さん？
なんだと？
Ito and Arimura gasped in surprise at almost the exact same time.
知ってるのか、伊藤。
知ってるのかって。お前こそ知らないのかよ。青崎っつったら我が校を代表する10年に1人の美少女って有名だろ。
Bro, how the fuck could you possibly know that? Like, bro. What'd you do? Like, collect all the, like, school yearbooks? Like, for 6 years, like, before you even started attending the school? Like, bro. That'd have to be more than 6 years, shit. I had no idea.
彼女のことなら私も知ってるわ。まるで少女漫画の世界から抜け出してきたみたいに美人だっていう噂の。当社費によりますと、美少女ランキングでは学年という枠組みを飛び越え、碧峰学園でダントツ1位かと。
Well, I mean, that Ito did just say the prettiest girl in the last decade at school, so I mean, from that, obviously she has to be the prettiest girl in the school currently.
そんな美少女がタクにラブレター？
Alright, this is definitely sus now, like there's no way. I mean, they're making it too obvious at this point. No, Kazuki, there's no need to punch the shoeboxes and find out if they hurt. What?
だろう？あの子が、あの青崎さんが、あんなとびっきりにスペシャルな美少女が宮代にラブレターだと？
I mean, they sure are talking her up a whole hell of a lot, so they better have like a sprite for her.
嘘だ！何かの間違いだ！さもなければいたずらだ！
Ito was stomping his feet and throwing a tantrum. He looked like he might be about to weep tears of blood. Was this Yume Alzaki really that pretty?
いや、みんな落ち着け。伊藤の言う通り、いたずらって可能性もあるわけで。
I tried to play it cool and speak in a calm, level voice. I failed. Even I could tell my voice was shaking. The most beautiful girl in the school had sent me a love letter. Was this the beginning of a wonderful romance? Was I about to say goodbye to my days of being single and enter the world of the normals? No, of course I was already normal, but I meant in the other sense of the word.
ダメよ、タクル。
Kurisu suddenly turned to me with a serious look on her face.
ダメって何が？
最初からいたずらなんて決めつけちゃ失礼でしょってこと。ちゃんと真面目に読んでお返事しなきゃダメだからね。
あ、それくらい分かってるよ。
From the look in her eyes, I could tell that she sensed my excitement. Well, there was no sense in trying to fool Kurisu anyway.
おい、宮代！読め！今読め！すぐ読め！早く読め！何が書いてあるのか、今ここで読んでみせろ！
Ito looked like he was about to pounce on me.
落ち着け伊藤。これが落ち着いていられるか。
伊藤くん。
All it took was one word for him to quiet down.
そんな大勢で晒すような真似しちゃかわいそうよ。こういうものはもらった本人が一人で読むのがマナーでしょ。
そうだよ。そういうわけで。
宮代先輩のケチンボ。
I tried my best to remain calm as the others complained, and then slid the letter into my bag. Of course, I was actually trying my best to suppress the desire to read it right now. Still, first the Nikonia offer, and then a letter from a girl? What was happening to my life? Suddenly, I felt a weird sensation run down my spine. Someone was staring at me. I turned around. And then I saw something huge, something that most certainly didn't belong here. It was like some kind of twisted piece of art. A D-sword. Uki was standing behind the rest of the group, staring at me intently with a stern expression on her face. In her hand was a shining, beautiful blade, the D-sword. My mind went blank for a second.
ウキ、何を。あれ？
What was that? I know I just saw a D-sword. I tried blinking a few times, but Uki wasn't holding any kind of sword at all.
どうかしましたか？
あ、いや。
What was that? Maybe a hallucination caused by the setting sun?
なあ、宮代、ちょっとだけでいいから。
いい加減にしなさい、伊藤くん。
The tiny little doubt I had eventually disappeared as I listened to the others chatter. Shit's just getting weirder and weirder. Alright, I will be right back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. When the door closed... my cool, casual demeanor broke into a giant grin. I was going to be a guest commentator on Nikonia News, and on top of that, I'd gotten a love letter from Yume Aozaki, the most beautiful girl in the school. On the way back home, I'd had to stop myself from skipping around Shibuya.
いや、待て、宮代拓。
Bro, I don't know though. Even if she is the most beautiful girl in the school, like you've never even met her before, like that shit's gonna be like really awkward, at least for the time being. I said the words aloud to try and get myself under control. Some things were too good to be true. Maybe Ito was right, and it was just a prank. The first rule of entertainment was to make it seem like things were going well right before everything goes to hell. Not that my life was mere entertainment, of course. Anyway, if it was a prank, why would anyone bother? Was the goal to laugh and make fun of me? Who'd want to do that? Alright, we'll go ahead and save this. Should we do the positive delusion again? Or maybe people could sense the light of my inner genius no matter how hard I tried to hide it. But normally I didn't stand out at all. Everyone seemed to get the wrong idea, but I always tried to keep myself out of the limelight. And yet, Yume Aozaki found me anyway, which meant that she was special. The chosen right-sider and the chosen beauty, drawn together by a special destiny. Red is just like a negative delusion. I don't know. Sometimes you get some rather fucked up stuff that happens if you go if you do the negative delusion. Although honestly, even positive can be kind of fucked up sometimes. Was this fate after all? Maybe someone was planning to get my hopes up as much as possible before humiliating me on video and uploading it to social media. There were other possibilities too. This could also be someone's way of getting me to sign up for expensive English language instructional materials, or join some weird cult. Anyway, the fastest way to find out was to read it. That would give me a clue as to whether it was real or a prank. I cut off just a tiny piece of the top of the envelope and took out the letter from inside. The letter was written on pretty pink paper that matched the envelope. I started to read the contents of the letter.
なになに？突然のお手紙でごめんなさい。けれど、もうこの溢れそうな思いを
私の小さな胸の内だけに閉じ込めておくのは苦しくて切なくて今にも胸が張り裂けそうで。このお手紙だけで宮代先輩に私の思いすべてを伝えられるかどうかはすごく不安です。それでもやっぱり我慢できなくて、だから思いの丈すべてを込めて筆を綴ります。これまで私はずっと宮代先輩のことを見ていました。知的で何でも知っていて、それに新聞部の部長としてたくさんの人から慕われていて、なのにそれをひけらかすことなくいつもクールで、その眼鏡の奥に隠されたまっすぐな瞳を見るたびに私の心は締め付けられるように苦しくなっちゃうんです。そうしていつしか私は宮代先輩の虜になっていました。最近では寝ても覚めても宮代先輩のことばかり。このままでは私はどうにかなってしまいそう。もちろん私なんかが宮代先輩のような素敵な方と釣り合うとは思えません。でももしも宮代先輩が少しでも私のことに興味を持ってくれるのなら、最初はただの後輩としてでもいいんです。先輩、私と真剣にお付き合いしていただけませんでしょうか。
Well, it's unfortunate that this is a delusion, because now that means that this really isn't a love letter. Just reading it was enough to make me feel dizzy. I was ashamed that I had ever doubted her. I could feel Yume Aozaki's pure, innocent feelings for me pouring forth. Joy burst from within my heart.
一人のいたいけな少女を核も虜にしてしまうなんて、僕はなんて罪な男なんだ。
I ran my hand up and back through my hair and adjusted the rim of my glasses, then sighed dramatically. And then I saw it. At the bottom of the letter, there was an 11-digit number. Was that a cell phone number?
お返事待ってます。
That was what it said in cute round letters next to the number. My throat went dry and my stomach started to clench.
電話で返事しろってことか。
She wanted me to talk on the phone with a girl I'd never met before, and one who was supposedly the prettiest to come along in a decade? Sarika and the guys in the newspaper club were one thing, but I still got nervous talking to my classmates. This was asking way too much. I realized I'd been standing there clutching the love letter for hours. If I waited any longer, I'd lose the chance to call her. Come to think of it, it must have taken her a lot of courage to write this letter. So if I didn't respond, Zerika and Kurisu would get mad at me. And not only would it be rude to them, it would go against my own sense of morals and etiquette.
Yosh.
I gathered up all my willpower, took out the phone, and dialed the number on the paper. And then I tapped the screen with a trembling finger. And it started to ring. The wait was torture. I had to try my best to stop from hanging up. And then she picked up.
Ah! Anyo!
I stammered. I totally screwed that up.
僕、その...
I tried my best to start over. Was this Aozaki's voice? Taku? How'd she know my nickname? Huh? This voice, was it...
Onoe?
No way. I know I entered the right number. This time it was another voice. That voice belonged to...
Kurusu ka?
What was going on? Why was I talking to Serika and Kurisu?
もしかして...
Maybe the girls had sent me that letter as a prank? No, but wait. I could see Serika and Ito doing it, but would Kurisu go along with something like that? Kurisu wasn't the type. There was no way. And... They sounded like they were talking about something really urgent. It didn't feel like a prank or an act.
おのえ、どうしたんだよ?
And why was the connection so bad?
セリカ、とにかく今は伝えるべきことを先に伝えないと。だね。
My heart started to beat faster. What was going on? What were they talking about? There was so much noise on the line, it was almost impossible to make them out. And they seemed like they were in a big hurry.
よく聞いて。いるのはね、音の高いの。だからお願い。タク、早くして。
おい、さっきから何言ってるか全然聞こえないぞ。もっと電波のいいところに。
Okay. That was kind of weird for a positive delusion. Huh? What was this sensation I was feeling? What was I... Oh, right. The phone. I was on the phone. I looked at the phone I was holding. It was still trying to connect me to Yume Aozaki. There were no signs she'd picked up, and I couldn't hear Serika or Kurisu at all. My head felt so confused. Then what was that? A dream? But it felt so real. The ringing continued. Just when I thought she might not pick up, it connected.
もしもし
Huh? The call went through, right?
もしもしもしもし
宮代先輩ですか？
So this was Yume Aozaki's voice. It's so cute.
宮代先輩ですよね？
はい、そうです。
It took everything I had to keep my voice from shaking.
お電話ありがとうございます。私、嬉しいです。
いえ、こちらこそ、何と申しますか。何と申し上げてよろしいものやら。
Jeez, what am I doing? The sweet voice from the phone was making me its prisoner.
それじゃあ、楽しみにしていますね。
うん。
先輩？
何？
私、幸せすぎて、今夜は眠れないかもです。先輩、先に切ってください。
いや、君が先に。
それじゃあ、せーので。やっぱり、私から切りますね。
うん。
それじゃあ、先輩、おやすみなさい。
So it really did happen. Although I don't know what exactly they just agreed to, but I don't know, they seem to kind of skip over something. I took a deep breath and let out all the air in my lungs. I'd been in such a panic that I didn't even remember what I'd talked about. The only thing I could even barely recall was that we'd agreed to go on a date after school tomorrow. Oh, okay. She told me that it would be embarrassing to let the girls in her class see her, so she wanted to meet me someplace a little further away from the school. So we both agreed to meet at Cafe LAX, I think.
待てよ。
My brain had started to work again, and I realized the mistake I'd made. If we went to LAX, someone from the newspaper club might see us. Not to copy what Alzaki said, but I'd be embarrassed to let them see me too. Maybe I should change the meeting location. I took out and tapped the number I'd just called, but
おかけになった番号は現在電波の届かないところにいるか電源を切っているためかかりません。
instead of her beautiful voice, I was met with the cold voice of a recording.
おかしいな。
Maybe she was taking a bath, or she'd run out of battery. We'd been talking a long time, so it was certainly possible. I tried again, but
おかけになった番号は現在電波の届かないところにいるか電源を切っているためかかりません。
it was the recording again. What was going on? But if she wasn't picking up, there wasn't anything I could do. She'd be able to see that I called, so she'd call me back when she looked at her phone. And come to think of it, we could go someplace else after meeting at Cafe LAX. Even if we did run into someone, we could probably talk our way out of it. Probably. And so... Suddenly there was a knock at the door, and I almost leapt out of my chair.
こんな時間に。
For a moment, I thought back to the return of the new generation madness, and I felt a cold sweat start to form under my armpits. I looked outside, afraid.
あれ?
Outside the door was a girl I knew well.
Uki?
What was she doing here? Whatever she was here for, I couldn't leave her out there. Uki looked relieved when she saw me.
なんだよ、こんな時間にどうした?
すみません、突然。実はこれ。
She handed me a plastic container wrapped in a tiny sack.
これ、お夕食のお裾分けなんですけど、もしよかったら。
お裾分け?
はい、佐久間先生がちゃんとしたものをタクルさんに食べさせるようにって、それで私が。
ウキが作ったのか?
はい。なので美味しいかどうかはわかりませんが。
I took the sack. The container was still warm. It must have been made just a little while ago.
それでは私はこれで。
Uki bowed her head and turned to go. I tried to say thank you, but the words got stuck in my throat. She suddenly turned back to face me.
タクルさん。いただいた観葉植物、毎日大事にお世話してますから。もしよければ、今度私のお部屋に見に来てください。
She smiled and fidgeted as she looked up at me. And then she ran off into the darkness before I could say anything. The meal she'd made for me had a very kind, gentle taste. Shit. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and stop here for tonight. So, yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll stream some more of the agent stories on Zenless Zone Zero, and then we'll do some more Chaos Child after that. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.